everyone, it's Carla. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how I curl my hair. I like to curl my hair with a straightening iron. It's really easy. This is the one I use. It's by Revlon, and I've had it for a long time. Now, I like to use a straightening iron over a curling iron because I find that the curling iron, the curls kind of like fall flat after a while. So I discovered that you can curl your hair with the straightening iron and they last a little bit longer for me. And so today I'm going to show you quickly how to do that. Now, one of my subscribers asked me in the comments, how do you curl your hair? And they wanted to see a quick tutorial on how to do that. So today I'm going to be showing you exactly that. I'm going to show you how to curl your hair with a straightening iron. Now, some of the products I'm using are basic hairspray, hair serum, and a fine fragrance mist, so you can spritz yourself afterwards. So this is the before, and this is the after. Stick around and let me know what you think. So in order to curl your hair, you're going to need this curling iron. It's usually a flat curling iron is what I use. And it doesn't necessarily have to be one of those curling ones with that curve off to the side. It could be a simple one just like this. This is what I usually use. I have a flat brush. This is my Minnie Mouse flat brush. And I use this to just comb out my hair like so. And a detangler, which is phenomenal. I tangle easily, so I need one of these. And that's it, and I'll show you quickly how to curl your hair. So what you'll do is you'll comb your hair out, generally. You don't have to get the knots out. You can do that with the detangler. Just an overall comb through. Okay, and then I go through with the detangler. I get all the tangles out with this. This is a miracle. My hair tangles easily. It likes to get knotted back in the back of my neck, especially if I wear a beret or some kind of hat or just scarf. My hair loves to tangle in the back. So I use this to just quickly get all the tangles out and leaves my hair smoother. You can skip this step if you don't have one. I recommend it if you have one of these. It pulls your hair less, takes them out less, and it's great. So once I've got all the tangles out, I quickly go through it again, smooth out my hair, and then I decide where I want my part. I don't like my hair to stick too much to my head. I like some volume, so I like to just get my hair to stick out. And then I decide, where do I want my part? Do I want it parted here? Do I want it straight down the middle? Do I want it on this side? And usually for me, my best, because I have asymmetrical hairline, I like to part my hair this way. You can just use your finger. I like to use my finger. It's really quick. Or you can use one of those toothpick combs with the fine edge and do that. Now that I am completely finished, I can start by parting my hair where I want my curl. I usually part my hair in small sections where I want the curl. Don't do it too thick or it'll be harder to curl your hair. So this is about as much hair as I'm going to use. And then I take the curling iron and I kind of smooth out the little flyaways first, so you can see the flyaways. So then I start to smooth out the top, and then here comes the easy part for me. I wrap my hair around once, and then I grab the tool and I spin it once or twice. Okay, and then I slowly start to turn downward. And as you can see, I've made my first curl. Let me put my hair straightener down. I've made my first curl. It's not much, but my first curl comes down. And I usually start with that one first because it'll dictate how my curls go afterwards. So then I go to my next section. So next I do the exact same step. Curl and go downward. Voila, that's my second curl. Now you part the other section as well. You can comb it out in case it's also been getting a little stuck to the other hairs. Do the exact same thing. Curl once, start to turn, one turn, two turns, and then start turning downwards, downwards, downwards. You got to make sure it slowly turns downwards, and it's done. There is my third curl. You can see 1, 2, 3. I have 3 ringlets, and so far so good. That took a total of, what, 2 minutes? Very quickly. This is how I curl my hair before each video. And do the back part as well. The back part's tricky because you can't really see unless you have like one of those mirrors in the bathroom that, you know, you can see yourself from the sides, but I don't, so I just rely on my intuition. So, do the same thing, curl slightly, and again. Twist, turn, turn, and then I start going down, 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 very slowly, turning downward. Downward, 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 slowly turn as you take it out. That way, when you are done curling, it doesn't go straight. So as you're going down, you're turning constantly, even at the bottom when you're going to release the curling iron. That's very important because if you release it as the curl is inside of the barrel, you can ruin the curl. So I don't recommend releasing the barrel before you reach the end of the hair. So here is the inner part of my hair. I'm going to do it again. Turn, twist the barrel once, twice, and don't worry about the steam. You see that? Very good. The steam is just if your hair is humid. I started with semi-humid hair, and depends if you put any product. Don't put any product before you start curling your hair. It's kind of bad for your hair. Well, I think. I don't know about you, but you kind of burn the product off as you're curling your hair, so I don't recommend putting product in your hair before you start curling. So next, do this back portion. Again, twist, turn downward, turn downward, turn downward, turn downward, turn downward, twist. Okay, so the back sections can be a little tricky, but it just depends on you. Okay, so now it's the hard part. For me, my right side is harder for me to curl because I'm right-handed and I'm so used to curling away this way that when it's switched sides, it gets a little harder for me. But I try to imitate the exact same way I was curling my hair on the left side, and I do it that way. So go forward, twist. You see how I still turn, and I pull my hair downward, and I'm still doing it this way, and I'm turning away while keeping it taut. I don't know if you can see that. Taut, 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 turn, turn, and I got my curl. So you can see my curl. Sorry about that. My hair is a little dark. You can't really see. But there's my other curl. So do it again. And the trick with this side is that you have to pull the hair kind of like the same way you were pulling it on the other side, but you're switching hands this time. So I have to kind of throw my hair over the curling iron, and I'm still doing it the same way I did on the other side. It's just opposite hand. You see, sometimes I have to switch over so that I can get the bottom. My curl came apart there, but that is the problem that I have sometimes when I curl it on the opposite sides. Don't worry, just do it over again if you need to. All right. So there you go. Don't let the bottom come out, because that kind of destroys your curl. Voila. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. You see? It's kind of hard to see. Sorry about that. But essentially, that's how you curl your hair on that side. And then try to get the curls, if they're kind of coming apart, just twist them a little, help them out. You see? There you go. Again, I try to do the upper part, the crown area first, because that's what you're going to see the most. Those are what's going to stick out the most. Comb it out, get it nice and even. I forgot to do it before, but the reason you comb it is so that they don't separate. Okay, so there you go. Spin it, twist it. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Oh, I always have a hard time with this side, but they're coming out. I'm coming out. Okay. So, they could be better. But like I said, it's my more difficult side. I tend to struggle with this side a lot more. Keep it taut. I think it's because I release the end of my hair. And keeping it taut. Keeping it taut. And turn. Voila! You see? Simple. Now I'm going to do the under part here. You can see. Put it down for a quick second. Okay, there we go. Get this section here. It's a nice thick section. Twist. Oh, there you go. A little easier. You can see that? Yeah, it's good. If I was doing this by myself and not recording, I would probably use another mirror to see my hair so that I can see it better. But since I'm recording, I can't really do that right now. And once you've figured out how to do your curls on your own, I'm sure you'll be able to do it a lot nicer than I just did right now. But this was a quick tutorial on just how to curl your hair. Now you can start adding your product and kind of volumizing your hair if that's what you like to do. I don't like it to look too flat, too attached to my head per se. And there you go. I like to flatten the tips out a little bit just so that they look kind of even. There you go. You can even comb these out if you don't like the full curl look. If you don't like it to look completely curled, you can comb it out and see how that looks as well. I kind of like the little curl because they kind of undo themselves over time. Once you're done, you can either put some hairspray, some regular old hairspray for me, and just spritz it. Or you can use some hair serum. This is an oil. Just use a couple of drops. Don't go crazy, okay? Because you don't want your hair to look greasy. And you just put it on the tips, or put it wherever you want. You know, put it on the top of your hair. Make it look nice and shiny. Don't flatten your hair, because you don't want it to look flat. Or at least I don't. But I do kind of massage it in a little bit. There we go. Give it a nice little healthy shine. But I like to put some oil in the hair to give it like, to flatten the flyaways, so you don't have all these like hairs sticking up everywhere and it's distracting. So there you go. But that's how I like to curl my hair. And then the final step, get your scent of the day. I am using warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works. I use the hairspray, I use the oil, and then I use a fine fragrance mist to seal it all in, get your hair smelling nice. So you can comb your curls out like this, and they'll totally look fine too, especially if you put on hairspray. They'll keep the curl a little bit, and that way you'll have some nice little beachy waves. You can go higher too if you want the curl to start higher, but I like it just like at the ends, just to give it a little bit of a curl at the end. So yeah, I like that. If you try this, let me know how it worked out for you. If this was easy, if this was hard, what is the hardest part about it, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and click on the bell, the notification bell, to get notified when I make my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!